A 55-year-old woman remains in hospital in critical condition following an assault at an LRT station. It happened here at the Coliseum LRT station. Police say the woman was sitting at a bench waiting for a train. That's when two 12-year-old girls approached her and beat her until she was unconscious. The two girls fled the scene but were caught by police nearby and have been charged with aggravated assault.
It's unfortunate that it takes something as tragic as a violent assault on an innocent victim for us to now go, what are we going to do with these girls?
Criminologist and former police investigator Dan Jones says the vast majority of people involved in criminality have significant trauma backgrounds and says these charges will stick with them for the rest of their lives.
A lot of people think once you're 18, it just disappears. It doesn't. It's not necessarily going to be impactful for certain things, but the police always have it.
Tuesday morning, Edmonton's Urban Planning Committee reviewed a report that shows safety is a major concern for riders and weighed out how to improve user experience.
I haven't feel unsafe, once, so I believe I feel safe here.
I do know that there's not a lot of safety on the LRTs, but what else am I going to do?
Councillor Tim Cartmel pushing a motion to council next week for a 2-year pilot project to add turnstiles at 2 select transit stations.
To see if we see a reduction in disorderly behavior, if we see a reduction in violence, do we see a spillover to other stations that wouldn't have a fare gate during that pilot?
The city has taken steps to increase safety at transit, including an increased security presence and the number of community outreach transit teams to support individuals with mental health concerns and substance use. But Councillor Salvador worries this violent incident will impact people's perception of safety.
Thousands of trips are taken every single day on our transit system that are safe, but again, incidents like this don't help.
While some transit users tell City News they've had no issues using transit, they are cautious of when or how frequently they use it.
Generally, I try and be home before dark.
I do try to be on the LRT and the transit as little as possible.
Jones says there are concerns for safety, but adds random attacks are not common and encourages riders to be mindful of their surroundings.
Yes, there is a concern for safety, but we are still a relatively safe city.
While police have charged the 2 young girls, officers are hoping to speak to anyone who may have witnessed the assault. Reporting from Edmonton, Laura Krause, City News.